10 cheap but good clones. Number 10, Bentley Absolute for Men is one of the best clones ever made in the history of clone making. You would think, Bentley, isn't that the expensive car company that has unlimited cash flow? Yes, they are. And the fragrance perfumer on this, his name is Michael. Who's that? He created fragrances like DIOR's Fahrenheit. And in 1988, he created Zino Davidoff, which actually smells like 2020's Tom Ford Beau de Jour. Gee, I wonder who copied off who in that situation. Anyway, in 2003, he worked for Gucci and made Gucci Per Homme. And this fragrance smells just like it. Now, Gucci Per Homme is discontinued. It's like $500. You got ginger, peppercorn. The price of this, $35 to $40 tops across the United States of America discount sites. Longevity is superb. It's an absolutely amazing fragrance. The next fragrance is a fragrance called RiRana Black Wood. I just got it. It's got the notes of soft, sweet woods, and it's got some coumarin in it. 90% of coumarin is like tonka, and it has a powdery, resinous dry down with styrax and vanilla. It doesn't list all these notes, but I can tell, and guess what? This smells really, really good to Tom Ford's Oud Wood. And speaking of Tom Ford Oud Wood, I want to let you know that if you ever see a 3.4 ounce Tom Ford Oud Wood less than $250, do not buy it, okay? It's counterfeit. I'm telling you, a 1.7 Tom Ford Oud Wood is at least $190, maybe $160, $70 on a discount site. But this is like $60, $70. It's called RiRana Black Wood. Weird, cheap looking bottle, but inside there's an expensive juice in it. I have a question of the day for you today. I wrote it down here. How many clones do you actually own? And how do you store them? Well, what I do, I like the regular fragrances, but these clone companies are coming out with such good ones, and I'm going to show you a lot of new ones coming up. There's a new one of Tom Ford, and there's another new one that's just, it's new to me. It's called this, coming up soon. But I store my fragrances in a cool, dry place, usually in box tubs, and I put the blinds closed up. You never want to store your fragrances in the light. And if you're really crazy, buy yourself a mini fridge or something and put them in there, and it's really good. But typically, like that Gucci Per Homme, that's 2003, so it's 20 years old, and you probably will see it on eBay or something. But yeah, the fragrances like that, if they're stored correctly, normally they will be good. Now, cheaper fragrances like this one I'm about to talk to, Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir, 5 years from now, it's going to be most likely crappy, unless maybe you refrigerate it. I don't know. Let's keep the list moving, shall we? The next fragrance is called Bakur Arsi by Raif, $25. Beautiful vanilla undertone, and it smells like Tom Ford's Noir Extreme with saffron. Lasts a long time. It's amazing. Totally recommend this. You can't go wrong for $25. Oh my God. It just smells like a chocolate vanilla ice cream. The next one's called Historic Olmeda. On this one, you have pink pepper, grapefruit, and amber. Now this fragrance starts out in my nose to kind of like a Creed Aventus beginning, but it quickly changes. It lasts all day and night. If you spray your clothes, it'll last 3 days long. It's so powerful, and it dries down to Bleu de Chanel with a green apple undertone, and I love it. I mean, it is powerful projection and super longevity. The same people who made that fragrance called 9 p.m. that smells like Ultra Male, this is the same company, in case you didn't know. If you'd like to know and learn more about fragrance clones and the most modern ones that are up and coming, subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends, sharing is caring. Urban Man Elixir was very hard for me to find here in 2023. I bought it overseas. It's got pink pepper, it's fresh, it's spicy, it's soft. It's a softer, more juicy version of DIOR SAUVAGE. It really projects pretty good. I don't like the bottle so much, and it's just, they're getting better at making fragrances without that nasty chemical opening. It still has it though, I can tell right off the bat, but if you wanted a DIOR SAUVAGE dupe, this is not bad. If you can't find it, 1000% I'd recommend you get Modest Dune. But anyway, this is brand new. You guys want brand new stuff? Here's another one. This is called Oud Saffron by Orientica. Basically, it smells like Lancome bouquet. It's got oud, it's got saffron and stuff like that, and oud wood. And next one is this La Tapa Asad. It's absolutely one of my favorite clones as well. It's licoricey, it's smoky, and it smells like my favorite fragrance, DIOR SAUVAGE. The next clone, oh God, you see, I had to smell it. They smell like identical on the get-go, but this one lasts about 5 hours. This is lasting 14 hours, 150 versus 30. The next one is a spicy rose oud fragrance called Amber d'Orient by a fragrance company called Anfar. They're booming. Nobody knows about them. The thing lasts 14 to 16 hours. It reminds me of Maisons Francis Kurkdjian's Oud Satin Mood, which big bottles of that are like in almost 4 digits sometimes, or anyway. It's a fire fragrance for winter, cold weather. I totally recommend this. Longevity, projection, out of this world. Here's another Anfar fragrance. I know you're sick of hearing about Creta Ventus dupes, but this one is a juicy pineapple with a smoky undertone. And that makes your 10. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the number one clone today is called Club de Nuit Untold. This thing is amazing. Guess what it smells like? It smells like something called Baccarat Rouge 540, but it's like 99.9999% accuracy. It's got the jasmine, saffron, beer resin. It's got a cool metallic rainbow style bottle. I just love it, and it lasts all day. It lasted a really good time. It might cause you nose blindness because it's so strong, but I really want to show you my favorite fragrance clone, and it's right here. And if you want to hear about it, just click on this video next.